kind of answer this to start off. How do you assess how you played first game out there tonight, both of you, kind of how you both played, and then as a team as a whole?
Individually, I thought I played pretty well. I think I had two or one turnovers. I had a careless one in transition that I got to clean up. But other than that, man, I've been trying to get back. I've been kind of sitting out a little bit with a couple injuries, but it felt good to be out there. As a whole, man, as Coach was saying, that eighth war, we weren't playing the brand of basketball that we're capable of. I mean, we were just kind of disappointed in that. But the other 9, I felt like we played extremely hard. I felt like we could have shared the ball just a little bit more. And obviously, we didn't make shots. But I don't think a team's gonna miss 23 in a row. I mean, that's kind of crazy. But as a whole, man, I thought we looked pretty good out there.
Me individually, I thought there's always room for improvement, no matter how good or bad you do. So just going back and looking at film and assessing what I did wrong, what we did wrong, and improving from there. And, like you said, as a team, it's our first game, so we still learning. It's our third game, total, playing against another team. So, we're going to learn. We're going to, hit shots eventually. We're going to, do the right things defensively and just be better overall as a whole.
I know you had fun with you guys out for some stuff going this week. What's kind of the morale around that, and how are y'all handling, maybe already starting to have to do it?
Yeah, I mean, it's next man up. The other team not gonna feel sorry for you. We're missing, realistically, but 4 or 5 really key guys that are, gonna play big time minutes for us. But it's next man up. We're not gonna feel sorry for ourselves. We got a lot of young guys, that played, their first collegiate basketball games today. So I mean, that's always good for them for the experience wise. And then as a group, when we get them guys back, it's going to be great. But it's also allowing the young guys to kind of make mistakes right now and play through it with that, But I'm excited, though.
I second what he said.
What do you think y'all biggest focus now to improve on after what you saw after the night?
Working on defensive stuff. We had a few mishaps, and just being better overall as a whole. I mean, we allow some offensive rebounds, got to box out, got to hit shots, got to find the open man, got to figure out how to work together a little bit better than we did today. So I feel like that's really what our main focus is going forward.
I feel like we on the offensive side, we just got to be simple. I felt like a couple of times we try to kind of go ISO ball, one-on-one ball. And that type of basketball, doesn't work, at this level. So I feel like, we just got to, keep the game simple as possible because our offense is, great. We got to get the ball to the second and third side. When we do that, as you've seen today, good things happen. Yeah. Yep, yes, sir. Yeah, there we go. Yep. I mean, them 2 guys like octopuses, man. Got long arms, so it's easy. I just got to throw the ball, up to to the rim. They gonna finish it, man. This is my first time that I played with 2-footers. They both complement each other. C. Reeves is a bigger guy, and Chol, man, is a menace on the defensive side, and then he helps, on the defensive side a little bit better than C. Reeves does. But this is my first time playing with 2 7-footers, so I'm loving it for real.
Yeah, man, I thought for the first 30 minutes, our team played well. Thought we played hard. We really competed on the defensive end. We strung together several stops in a row in both halves. With about 10 minutes to go, I thought we didn't play the way we needed to on offense. I think we, showed some signs of immaturity there for a little bit, and it was hard to. It's always hard to regain it and get it back when you do that. And so I'm hopeful that we'll learn some lessons from that. I thought, by and large, we're a much better shooting team than we showed tonight. That's for sure. We've shot the ball really well in the preseason, in both scrimmages. We've shot it well in practice. So, I don't have any concerns other than I don't know if I've ever seen that before, where you miss 23 threes in a row. But we kept our turnovers down outside of playing the score like maybe an immature team does deep in the second half. It was a good step forward for us, and I didn't add any more guys to the injured report. Well, I mean, Bryce Baker and Will Mortimer, and Mr. Dean have probably been out for about a week or so, each with individual issues. Will's at the end of the rope in terms of like concussion protocol, so we're hopeful that before we head off to Liberty, he'll be available. But he's got to respond the right way in that protocol. Bryce Baker's been dealing with a groin. I think he's still day-to-day. And then Mr. Dean is very close to returning. Had an issue with his calf, and we opted to be safe with it. So Colby, I don't really know. We'll know a little bit more tomorrow. He just started limping during shoot-around. His toe was bothering him. So hopefully, we can get him back at some point here soon. But I don't really know. Yeah, I mean it's funny because about a week and a half ago, I'm contemplating like who am I going to play out of these 14 scholarship guys, and it's going to be a tough decision, and my decisions were made easier because we had 9 available scholarship players, which for me I don't want that, and our team doesn't want that, and it's nice to have guys that as you go deeper and deeper into your roster, you feel really comfortable with them being on the floor, giving you positive minutes on both ends of the floor. So. It made my decision a lot easier, but it's also going to make my deal a little bit more stressful until we get those guys back and are at full strength. So it'll give opportunities for guys that maybe wouldn't have had that much opportunity without those kids going down.
What did you think of your 2 7-footers on nights that you visit without that rotation?
It's great. It's great. I mean, obviously you can see their presence at the rim on both ends of the floor. I thought Chol played a little bit better than Christian did tonight. Christian is a guy that we need him to get deeper post position. He's got a really, really soft touch. Need him to be a little bit more impactful defensively. I thought for Chol's first game in college basketball, outside of this junior college at Southwest Florida, I thought he was, tremendous in a couple areas. He's makes mistakes like everyone does, but there's some things he's got that you can't teach, and it was great to see.
You talked about the shooting. How do you get that going? What do you work on? I know you said it's great.
Yeah, I don't worry about it, honestly. We spend a lot of time shooting the ball. We do a lot of stuff on the move and transition drills so that guys are shooting the ball, fatigued, getting their legs in them. Like I said, we did a drill the other day where I think we made our first 12 threes. So are we going to be the Golden State Warriors? No, we're not. We're not going to shoot 43s. We have too many paint threats, as you saw with Christian and Chol. And so I know while a lot of teams like to, play that way, we want to be a team that gets the ball in the paint. And then from there, make the right decision. And I thought we had some wide open shots because of that. We'll knock those down as time goes on. Like I said, I thought for 30 minutes we were playing our tails off. We were denying. We were strict with the game plan. Guys were switching when they were supposed to. I thought our communication was pretty good. You're playing a team that's excited to play and it's trying to drive the ball. And I thought for the most part we kept the ball out of the paint. They had 21 points in the first half. But I thought, like a lot of teams, when offense doesn't go well or isn't going right, or that's what you're thinking about, take your foot off the gas a little bit defensively. And so we've got to learn from that. Thank you.